Hi guys, this is my super girl. Yeah, she is a fitness magic woman who makes so hard. We just now finished our very hard workout, hard ever in our joint work. So I would like to ask her a couple of questions.
Okay.
This is CM.
Okay.
So be honest.
Okay.
Did you think I was crazy during our first meeting?
During the first meeting, I think I thought it was going to be a lot harder than it was. So I thought that you thought I could do more than I really could. Yeah. I didn't know if you were crazy, but I thought you were thinking I could do way more than I physically could.
Okay, the next question. What made you trust a trainer with a weird accent and zero small talk skills?
Well, I knew that you looked really good to me. You were in shape, so I guess that was, number one.
So talking is cheap. Image is okay.
I liked you. You were nice and kind and had a good personality, and I knew that I could not push myself. So I needed someone else to push me. Yeah.
What about American trainers? Did you think this direction?
Yeah, but I don't know. I think because we had a connection, and we knew certain people, and I came and talked to you first, and I liked you, so I didn't need to look for anybody else.
So it's about trust. Yeah. So you go to do something with someone, and you should trust this person.
Yeah. I feel like we had a good connection. So I liked you. Like if I was like, she was kind of mean, or I wouldn't have gone. So yeah.
And so you didn't die after our first meeting, and you think, well,
I didn't die, but I was sore. So part of me was like, what have I gotten myself into? But another part of me was like, I'm ready to change. So yeah.
After all this sorrow, I know that first time, like for everyone, it was hard. Why you return after pain? I know you told me, you shared with me that you can't sit even on the toilet. The legs were shaking.
My legs were shaking because I had so much pain and inflammation in my body, and I was ready to change my lifestyle. I was ready to. I don't want to be that way ever again. So
great.
Yeah,
I know. When I first met you and you shared with me all your problem, I knew inside me that I can fix this. I can help you to fix this if you will be cooperating with me. And we did a real great job. Yeah. How long we are together? 1 year and a half?
That's it? Wow, yeah. Really? I don't know. Yeah, I guess so.
If it's not longer.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Somewhere like that.
Yeah.
At least coming up on it. Yeah.
What was your biggest what the fuck moments during the first month? Something that shocked or avoided you?
Well, I was shocked. I guess I was shocked that I could actually do it and kind of keep up with you. I was annoyed at the limitations of like my shoulder or my back. Some of the exercises that I couldn't do that seemed easy, but my body was limited. So I was kind of annoyed by that, I guess.
And you didn't notice in your daily life that you are limited until we start to do exercise? Yeah?
No, I could tell I was limited because even just like my shoulder was so bad, like even just reaching up in the kitchen or at work or when I'm behind the chair in front of my clients spoiling or blow drying, my shoulder was so painful. And by the time I was done with work, my body was in complete shutdown. So I guess like in a good way, surprisingly, I felt better working out. After starting working out, I started noticing these things go away. So I mean, my what the fuck moment, I guess, was when my legs were so sore it's hard to sit down. But it's also now I feel like it's in a good way now.
You didn't think that, we spoiled Oh, legs also. It was problem with arms. Now we have problem with legs.
No, I mean, yeah.
Okay, tell our friends what the problem you had, why you had this problem with low back and shoulder.
Well,
Your occupation.
my job, I do hairdressing and I'm behind the chair, so it's a lot of repetitive movement. So, you know, my arms are like this, just repetitive over and over. And so those muscles are strained and I'm not using other muscles of the rest of my body. So actually strengthening these and strengthening all the muscles around helped me become more flexible.
Yeah, I will tell you. So when your hairdresser or person who carries something heavy in the arm, and then you do this whole day long, like 5 hours, 4 hours. I know you do this like 10 hours. Sometimes the customer is sit 4 hours in your chair and you do something around and holding every time something, scissors or fan or I don't know, paint with brush, other stuff. Yeah, so this muscle stiff and this muscle so weak, so you can't put your shoulder on the right position and it disbalance whole your body. What about low back?
So my low back, I was having a lot of issues with too, and I don't know necessarily if that was, you know, when I'm doing hair or when I'm tattooing, bending over like
You
this.
didn't say that you are tattoo
Oh, yeah, I tattoo.
master. Yeah.
Too, so.
It's a very special tattoo. This is a channel for women, so you can tell a little bit what you are
I
doing,
do
what kind of tattoo.
medical tattooing and permanent makeup. So medical tattoo, I provide 3D nipple tattoos for clients that have lost their breasts due to cancer, and then permanent makeup, eyes, lips. But when I'm doing that, I'm usually sitting bent over or leaning over, so that kind of affects the low back.
Yeah, it's also hours in one position, so one part of body muscles, they get used to be stiff, another part of muscles just don't have any job and this became weak. So that is the reason we should exercise, and also very important to have a little break between customer. But I know I was hairdresser. I know there is no break between customer. You finish one girl and another girl is sitting and waiting. Sometimes it's difficult to go to the toilet or eat something. So it's also eating is also a problem that you have no nutrients during the body. You work hard, your muscles work crazy way, and then you go back home
and you stuff your mouth and then go to bed.
Yeah. An uncomfortable position because it's don't take care of what position you sleep. The main thing you should lay in a horizontal position. Yeah. So girl, you should take care of yourself. So another thing what I would like to tell, I will put below the video all link for CN job. So if you would like to see her tattoo, medical or for beauty, your hair. Do you have Instagram with hair?
Yeah.
Because I know that you have with the tattoo.
I do.
So I put everything below the video and you can check how great CN is.
Thanks.
So now we continue our interview. Another question. What did your body start telling you once it realized that you are serious this time?
Let's see. What did my body start telling me? You know, when I started eating better, I started losing some weight and inflammation. And then when I started working out with eating better, I felt like I was more in tune with my body, where I could read when I was in pain or read when, you know, I felt good versus when I didn't before. I just ignored everything and I just felt bad all the time.
Yeah.
So I think I can tell in my body now, like when I exercise, I feel really good. I have more energy. When I'm eating better foods, I feel really good. And then when I eat something that I'm not supposed to eat, then I don't feel so good. And before I didn't read all those signals that my body was trying to tell me. So I think I'm even surprised myself sometimes how strong I feel and how I look in the mirror sometimes and I feel like I have muscles, and I never felt that before. So I just, yeah, I feel a lot stronger than I was. I'm rambling now.
Good. If you don't mind, I put in this video your pictures with before and after, and you can see what an improvement. And it's only 1 year working. This, I think it was not 1 year, like you took photo.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can see if person real strong and real would like to do something with body, everything possible. Mm-hmm. What is harder, the breaking food habits or breaking mental excuses?
Honestly, I think both are really hard. Mental excuses, I always had them. I would be like, I don't feel good. I don't want to do it. It's my day off. I don't want to exercise. I just want to sleep. I'm tired. Or I can't do that.
Or about eating.
I
have no time to cook. I go to eat everything.
Yeah, I have no time to cook. This is, I'm craving this. I'm going to eat it anyway, or I'll just have a few bites and then eat the whole thing. Cutting out gluten and sugar, I think, were one of my biggest breakthroughs, and I think my body really responded a lot. I lost a lot of weight after I quit eating gluten and sugar, but it was really hard. But that was really hard mentally to stop. I think I was pretty mean for like a week or so especially when I cut sugar. But yeah, I feel so much better without it. But I think honestly both are equally hard, and you have to do both of them for results.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
it's crazy struggling when we start. I know this. Another clients told me that when you start, you just notice what a battling inside your head. It's always conversation, always excuse, or okay, it's a little piece of cake, it's okay, it's still calories, you will feel better, it's endorphins and other stuff. Yeah, and they never realize that it's so big struggling inside.
Yeah.
But now it's okay. Yeah, you're not struggling.
No,
you know what you should eat, what you should not eat.
Yeah.
And if you eat something that you shouldn't eat, you have no how you can say this, no arguments. You know what you are doing. So if you're eating piece of cake, even big piece of cake, I don't know if you eat or not.
No more sugar.
Oh great, you are very strong.
But last night we did get takeout food, but it was Thai, so we got salad rolls. We tried to get healthy even though it was takeout. Yeah.
Okay, sometimes I have big portion of cake. For example, it was birthday party, and I came to birthday party, and one of my relatives, she cooked excellent cakes. I can't escape this.
Yeah.
There's no excuses. I told myself, okay, I don't eat whole day until birthday party, and then I eat cakes because it was 3 kind of cakes.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. And I didn't eat the rest of day also. This was my main food for the day. Then I, of course, walk around my house and then I'm making exercises. In the morning I start with a very good workout, and it's okay. It's also possible. We're just human beings.
Yeah, if you need to, you got to give and take. So if that's what you're going to give for dinner, maybe just eat all grilled vegetables or something, or, just, yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes, I am abstinent. I don't drink alcohol at all.
Me
and
neither.
If someone invite me to birthday party, they expect me at least eat cakes.
Yeah.
So it's also, communication with people. If I'm not drinking, don't eat cake. Yeah. What I'm doing in the birthday party. Another question: what is your most ridiculous fitness myth you believed before we met?
I would say, my most ridiculous, I would say that you have to work out every day. I know that's a good thing, but also, for me, I work and I'm a mom and I have other things going on, so it's not possible for me to work out every single day. I work out really hard 1 day a week with you, and then I do light walking or, you know, climbing up the mountain with Mount Tabor with my husband, which is not a mountain, it's a park.
But they have a lot of steps.
They got a lot of steps.
So 280 something steps.
We take the dog for a walk. We went to the beach and walked on the beach. So just trying to stay somewhat active, even if you know, my job's pretty active, but I really only work out one day where it's very hard. And I still see results because I changed the way I eat too. But I still try to stay active the rest of the week. Yeah.
Of course. And I really didn't hear this myth that you should work out every day. This is a surprise for me. As far as I know, you should have rest, and we'll see 2 times per week. It will be good, or 3 times, because you need recovering your body. This is what I hear, but real interesting myth. I didn't
people
know
who don't know
yeah.
workout or fitness, they think they have to do it all the time. Like I thought I would have to do it all the time to see results.
No, and I would like to tell you, when I started to practice with women 40 plus, I saw the real better result doing real normal hard or, you know, the exercise when you can do with a great mood and good technique. 1 time per week is enough, because we have slow metabolism and we need more time to recover. Plus everyone have children, someone 40 plus is like 50 plus and 60 plus, great children, job, just time for relaxing, to read a book. We can't take care of our body too much. We have also enjoyed our life. So this is a life example to work out 1 time per week and be in this great shape. Look at her muscles, look at her arms. It's real, amazing.
Thank you.
Did you ever feel like quitting? What stopped you? Be brutally honest.
There are days where my mind, you know, is just like, I don't want to do it. I'm tired, or, you know, I have a little headache. There are times when I really I'm tired from working and I feel like, oh, I have to work out. But after I work out and I make myself, then I feel better. But yeah, of course, I mean, there's always times where, you know, if like I have a headache or if I have my women's cycle and I don't feel so good and it's just like, I don't really want to go today, or, you know, we just change the exercise a little bit so my head's, you know, but yeah, there are times when I don't feel like getting out of bed, so yeah.
So I would like to tell, I'm sorry that I jump into your speech. Yeah, last our exercise, you had this women days, and you called me the morning, because you had this in the morning, it came in the morning. Yeah, and we just changed our workout. How did you feel after
I felt
that?
way better afterwards, so I'm glad I did it and made myself do it, because in my mind, mentally was telling me, stay home, and I wasn't that bad. I mean, if I was really bad, I would let you know, but I was like, okay, you can do this, go and do it. And it was a lighter workout, and it was just what I needed. So
yeah, we just didn't use stomach muscles. We did a lot of exercises for our upper body, and it makes the blood circulating and bring oxygen everywhere. So yeah, it's healthy. Just to have someone that real take care, and you are honest, because some people too shy to say, oh, I have pain here, or I have my days on everything, and trainer go through this problem, and it's not good.
Yeah.
I know that we have very good report. Even I remember you had a low back pain, and we did all workout.
yeah, upper.
Yeah.
So yeah,
upper,
when I had a
sitting on the chair. Yeah.
And I still felt good afterwards. So
I am not a big fan of chair exercise, because you isolate a big group of muscles, but sometimes it's a problem better to do something instead nothing.
Yeah,
and it works.
Yeah.
Okay, real talk. How was it working with a coach who can't say peanut butter?
Sorry. You know what? I don't think we had very many times where we didn't understand each other. If there was a word that I said or that you said and we were like, what? Then I felt like we, explained it really well. Or you showed me.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I don't feel like we really had too many challenges. You speak really good English. There were a couple times in our workouts with the music going, I said, what is he singing about? But really, if I had a question like what, or, you tried to rephrase it, or you would show me if it was an exercise, and then I was like, oh, okay, I
You're very kind to me. Yeah. I will tell you the story. Yeah, sometimes I'm also busy, not only making workout, also following you when you are exercising. I see your body. I have a mirror to see your body in the back side that I can't see during exercise. I'm doing exercise with you. I'm keeping track of time, and I keep on track what is the next. So it's my mind is busy, and sometimes I speak 4 languages, and sometimes I have mixed in my brain for some reason. And I would like to tell you something, and also my native language go ahead, and sometimes I don't know what I'm mumbling. Yeah, so I remember one time I had trouble to express something and I just give up this. I said, okay, follow me. And that's it.
Yeah, you showed me.
And this is like life hack right now. I don't know how to explain it. Just follow me. Oh, look at me and show muscles, points. So the guest is our main thing.
I think when we first started working out, this one was cute. I thought it was cute. You asked me if I had any sorrow, which means sad, but you were really questioning if I was sore, which means pain. And I was like, what? But I understood. I was like, no, you mean sore? Yeah, of course I'm sore.
Thank you for teaching me right now. I understand what I did.
Sorrow, everybody has sorrow. But I knew what you meant, so
that's good.
Just little things like that. But I thought that was cute.
Oh wow, I didn't know about myself. This
was cute. No, you speak really good English, and I should learn maybe more in your language.
No, it's okay. Do what you would like. If you would like to learn my language, it will be cool.
It's too hard.
Yeah. When you learn English in a country they don't use English, you're very much limited with real conversation. So I have my real bad thing. I know this with my husband. Sometimes I try to tell him and I see his eyes somewhere else. I said, oh, probably, he can't understand what I'm talking about. All the time I ask. And this is difficult when we are workout. It's during this 30 seconds we need to do something and I need to talk something. So I tell you something. Yeah. Now I will be more careful with
No, it's good. You're good. And I think when we start working out and you show me every exercise we're going to do beforehand, that helps too.
Yeah. So how we are working, we have our workout, and before we start to do our limited time workout, I show every exercise asking if you are sorry. How I asked you. If
I have pain.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But I ask my way. Yeah, if you're sorrow. Yeah. So I check out if everything worked today in this particular time. Good. If it's too heavy for you, or the technique, and I see technique, we can set up something to customize. Very good. And then we start workout like 40 minutes, 50 minutes. Yeah, it's up to the mood or how good sleep you slept the last night. So it helps. Good to know feedback. Thank you very much. So the next question, do you think there is something different about the woman in Europe versus America? Think about fitness or aging.
I think this is just my point of view, not every Americans in general.
It's your opinion.
I think European women definitely take better care of themselves. When I went overseas, they definitely dress better, and a lot of them all were not overweight. I feel like, and they still ate food, where I think in America, women, not all of them, but a lot of them don't care what they eat. They don't care what they wear. So, I mean, aging, I don't know about aging, because I think American women, you know, there's a lot of, you know, plastic surgery and Botox and quick fixes, you know.
And in Europe also about
is it
cosmetic
like that too?
thing. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I also agree with you about body, about eating, but I would like to tell you when I came first time in USA and I was in Fred Meyer, it's a chain of store, and I see how many temptation American women go through to go to the cash desk.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, candies and some sweet stuff and these big containers, everything so big.
Portions,
sizes, when you go to European chain, you see this like one size portion and everything you can buy little one.
Yeah.
When, for example, I get used to buy something little one and then go back to store. First it is exercise. You go shopping, the long store and still burning calories. But I don't need such a big packages of food. Yeah, so I don't know. It's maybe not about women. It's because of state politic, what they would like you guys to have problems.
Well, it's true because like going over to Europe and seeing like we went in the grocery stores a lot because I brought my husband back a lot of stuff, but they have healthier foods, whole foods. They have a lot of machines that squeeze fresh juice, stuff like that, where we don't have that. Although I would love stuff like that, but yeah, we have a lot of processed foods and a lot of foods that you know aren't good for you in big packages. So yeah, it's different for sure.
Yeah, but for sure you have a lot of customer for cosmetic, for tattoo, and for faces. So they take care of aging. I think also.
Yeah,
almost the same.
Well, every woman wants to feel pretty, you know.
Yeah, except the moment of body positive. I don't know. I mean, it's for discussion.
Yeah. I think for a lot of people, like, they're not ready to change their eating habits, and you know, they just want to eat what they want. So yeah.
But I like the movement body positive in the terms that is positive. I see a lot of women, big women, who are so happy, and this is good part of this. But then as a fitness coach, I think, wow, poor knees.
Yeah.
For example, bones and joints and heart and other stuff, how many problems they could have.
Yeah.
So
well, even me, you know, who I was overweight, but I wasn't huge. My whole body hurt all the time, you know, with all the inflammation and stuff. So I just wasn't taking care of myself.
So the positivity from body positive, it's one side, and pain is another, like different side of one coin.
Yeah.
Nah, interesting. Okay, darling, tell me, what is your next big body goal? Something bold or even a little vain? Go ahead.
My next big body goal, honestly, I feel so good. I think my mind hasn't caught up to my body now, because I see myself and I see I have muscles. I feel like I have abs, but I still don't dress.
Why?
For my new body, I don't know, because I think my mind doesn't comprehend the new body, but I like what we're doing now. I feel like I look good. I feel good. There's a big goal. I mean, I still want to stick with my little goals. Like every day or every week I'm going to work out. Every day I'm going to show up. Every week I'm going to eat a little bit better. I think I don't really have a big goal. So
the big goal in your case could be keep this shape.
Yes, my big goal is to never be back where I was before.
Well, see, it's a real huge goal.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're aging reverse?
I would say actually yes. I would say that I'm in the best shape since my high school days. I weigh about the same amount of weight I did when I was in high school, and that's a long time. I'm not gonna tell you. No, I will. I graduated in 97, and I feel the best I've ever felt probably since those days. So
wow.
yeah.
I wish we were sitting and making interview in our hundreds.
Maybe we will.
We will, of course. We're exercising good. What would you say to women over 40 who feel too far gone?
I would say to women over 40 who feel too far gone that it is possible to change your lifestyle, to start taking better care of your body. And it's hard. It is hard, but you can do it. You've done harder things.
Oh yeah, we women, we go
through way harder things. And it's just, you have to change your mind. You have to change your mind and just start slow. I started really slow, little by little, eating a little bit better, and then taking certain things out, trying
consistently.
Yeah. Trying not to eat bad oils first, and then taking out gluten first, and then taking out sugar. I didn't do it all at once. It was too much for me.
Yeah.
I had to do little by little. And then I started feeling better. And then when I started working out, there were a lot of things when we were doing our assessment that I couldn't do. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't know how this is going to work. And in my mind, I was just like, what have I gotten myself into? But we started slow, and we started doing what we could do and then working up to that point. So women who feel like they can't do certain things, I would say that there are things you can do, and Natasha can help with that for sure.
Yeah,
Whether it's like, if you have a bad knee, okay, we're going to work arms, or if you have a bad back, we're going to, do something else. So I think like just starting with small goals and starting small.
But this is about motivation. You were motivated so good, and you so good discipline. This is just the core of any success. You were motivating. I don't know how you did this. What pushed you? Sometimes people running from pain or running to goal. Yeah.
I think running from pain, like I was in pain all the time and seeing doctors all the time, and they just wanted to medicate me, and I know something was wrong. And then when I went and saw the Chinese natural doctor, that he's the one that said, you have way too much inflammation in your body, you need to eat better, and gave me a list of foods I can't eat, and it was everything basically. And I looked at the list and I was like, I can't do this, how am I going to do this? And then instead of doing it all at once, it's like do one thing at a time, little by little. And then, I wanted to start working out, and I had the opportunity to work out with you, and I said, okay, let's just see how it goes, So, little goals, I think, is easier than trying to be overwhelmed and stressed out about, like, oh, I have to do all this stuff,
So little steps. And I would like to tell people that you have great support from your husband.
My husband did it with me.
That is a real good thing to have support.
Yeah, we eat healthy together, and he does tries his very best when he goes to the store, and he'll buy certain special things like, look, this barbecue sauce has no sugar. So he's been really good. Yeah, he tries to do really good.
Yeah, sometimes we have a problem with my client, for example, who has no support in family. Opposite, the family make jokes from this or tempt it all the time, and this is too sad. But it's not. We shouldn't give up in this case, because you can take this like challenge. You should be so strong. You should be real over motivated. Or you can take this like a challenge to bring your family into the healthy lifestyle. It's a real more challenge. One level of challenge, don't react on this temptation. Another level of challenge to bring family to good lifestyle, because you will do a great job if you bring everyone to lifestyle, everyone to exercise. Then your body will tell you thank you, and you can enjoy life. For example, if you have problem climbing step and you fly to Europe and you need to walk whole day long to see beauty of I don't know, architecture, and you have steps and you can't go there, it's torturing instead getting joy. So if you're in a good shape and whole family, you can enjoy everything, enjoy life with whole family together without visiting doctor too much or carrying the whole bag with medication. Yeah. Now I would like you to read this question because it's too much for me. Did I prepare the question?
It says, would you trade this journey for a quick fix pill that gave you the same results overnight without the work? I mean, there is no magic pill, because if there was, everybody would be on it, right? Everybody would be on the magic pill. I think right now what's in America anyway is like the Ozempic shots that everybody's doing. But there's also a lot of side effects to that. I mean, it might be good for some people who really need help losing weight at first, but you know, I think like some of the side effects for people who aren't that obese, I think, you know, the side effects are too much, you know, for average women who think it's just a quick fix. So it's expensive too. But also it doesn't build the muscles. It makes you lose muscles. So you're building muscles and you're feeling different. You're changing your lifestyle versus something that's, you know, not going to last forever. When you stop doing it, it's not going to work anymore. So
this is a danger, because even magic pill bring you in a good shape. How you keep this shape? You have no habits. When you go slow, you bring something new in your habits, you restart your mindset, and this is a real way we should go to our goal, this way. Exactly. Okay, the last question. Show us your before workout phase and your now workout phase.
Before I started working out?
Yes,
okay.
Like our first lecture and now.
Before, I guess I'd be like worried. And now happy and strong.
Good, great. Oh, it was a lovely conversation. Thank you so very much. And I'm happy that we are together and we're working together. And as I told, follow us, because we are going to work until our hundreds and more, hundreds plus. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we will do this.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.